goes. You know what I mean? RICO and everything RICO. You see how this shit goes today, man. You heard? Summer closing out. You heard? I'm trying to get my shit back, B. I ain't gonna lie to y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? RICO squad. I just watched Steve Wilko's show, and they had an abusive husband. You know what I'm saying? And 2 babies that he was denying. You heard? The girl brought him on the show because he be beating her up and denying the babies. You know what I'm saying? Because he thinks she's cheating and shit. He don't think the babies is his. I was just watching that show, and the part that bothered me the most was the moms. They had his mother pull up. Shit was horrible. I don't care how fucked up your moms is, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't abuse your mother, my nigga. You heard? Like, get away from her. Leave her alone. If you don't like your moms, bye, mom. But this niggas be fucking violating their own mothers out here. That shit disturbed me. I love my moms. Even if my moms was wrong, which she like never be wrong, I ain't saying shit about that shit. You heard? She gonna have, you know, I try to talk to your mind now, but other than that, that's as far as it's gonna go. I couldn't see myself arguing, cursing out, flipping on my moms. But some niggas had some fucked up mothers. Hey, yo, Case, what up, son? Salute, my brother. God bless you, B. Hold on, I gotta turn you blue, KB. It's my nigga KB. I gotta turn you blue. Yo, I don't got nobody in the World Cup, man. Once Mexico got booted, I don't watch that shit. You heard? As a matter of fact, yo, a lot of us never been into soccer until this year. A lot of us, a lot of people I know, they was, you know what it is? That the world's so fucked up, sports is saving us. Shout out to the athletes and the sports and the teams and everybody. You heard? Think about it, KB. How many people you know, they didn't give a fuck about sports? The Knicks, the Nets, the Giants, the Jets, football, basketball, fucking cricket. But when these last couple years, you need the sports. We need that shit. It's the best thing on TV. The Knicks winning the championship, that was great, yo. That was better than watching Donald Trump collapse the economy. You know what I'm saying? And killing innocent peoples and all that. We tired of watching that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that sports has been a very good thing for us. I never watched the World Cup till this year. I ain't gonna fuck about no cups. You heard? They give me a cup of soda or some shit. You know what I mean? But a World Cup, I never cared. This year I cared. I was going for Mexico. But once Mexico got dropped, I stopped watching. Because I'm not really a soccer nigga. I had a dream about that shit though. I had a dream I was playing soccer and I was nice. I had the fancy feet. You heard? But I ain't never really watched that shit to this year. Brunson is the king of New York right now. Brunson and Trust Moolah. Hey, yo, Trust Moolah, you doing too much. You heard? We rocking with Trust Moolah, though. We fuck with Trust Moolah, but Trust Moolah be getting in his bag, son. I be watching lately. You barking on niggas. You don't need nobody now. I don't need nobody. I don't owe nobody shit. Damn, nigga. Why you gotta say that? Yo, that happens, too, yo, because the spiritual realm is real. You know what I mean? That's why when God don't give me shit, I don't be mad. Because the more you have, some people, they go crazy. You know what I mean? Yo, why the fuck you not blue, KB? Something wrong with this shit today. Something wrong with it. I gave you a wrench, but it didn't turn you blue. That's crazy. But sometimes the fame be really getting to niggas, bro. Oh, they giving badges now. I didn't even know that's how it worked. Your whole name used to be blue before. Now I see the badge, but I ain't know that's how it worked. A lot changed this year, man. A YouTube changing, social media changing. You heard? Gotta do something big. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do something crazy out here. Or be there when it get crazy. You heard? It's crazy. Yeah, it's a blue badge now. Word. How you doing though, KB? You good? Anti-everything on the whole set. Salute. Mr. Anti-everything. God bless you, B. Tara Sanchez on the whole set. Salute. See, nobody's name is blue no more. It's just a blue badge on the side. I ain't get the memo. You heard? Shout out to Smoked Out Society too. I know y'all loving it over there. You heard? And it's great to see. I love seeing that. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing y'all niggas chilling with the nigga Half, showing the bro love. He's funny. And he's fun. So I think people slept on him for a long time, but I like that show. So make sure you subscribe to Smoked Out Society, man. Yo, I'm trying to go to New York right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be there real soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be in New York real soon. Wait till I get to New York, it's over. It's over. Wait till I get to New York. It's a wrap. Yo, Bronx Tale on the whole set. Talk about New York and a Bronx Tale pops up. You heard? I had a beef with a Bronx Tale before, man. God bless that nigga. But we did. We had smoke. Your niece is moving there from where? Tell her come slide this way, pick me up. I help her with the ride. She's driving. I help her carry her shit. Just get me over there right now. Yo, tell her, yo, hit her up, B, hit me up. You got a ride to New York? You know what I mean? I take that ride because I want to take a pit bull. Till I got a pit bull. You heard? That's my only thing that I want to go right now. I can leave right there, but I can't take my dog. So I'm trying to make it happen where I can take that nigga. You know what I mean? Negative. Yeah, that was a bad idea. My bad. You heard? They flying anyway, so I'm scared of that shit. But nah, I ain't riding with no shorties. You right? You in Canada? That's what's up, B. I always wanted to go to Canada. I ain't gonna lie. When I was in the vacation industry, I met a lot of Canadians, but they was coming to Florida to buy like timeshares and shit. You heard? So I like Canadian people. They was always good to me. I don't know about y'all niggas. You know what I mean? Or her man probably wouldn't like that shit either. I'll get smoked. I'll get shot. You heard? I'll land in New York to a fucking gunshot. Bam! You riding with motherfucking female? I would die, so I was just joking. You heard? I don't want that kind of smoke. I would get sniped. Yo, Spiky, go with that bushy shit right now. You heard? Look. Ay, mi madre. Yo, everybody, all niggas think they that nigga till they find the one they want. And she let him know sometimes, nigga, you that nigga, but calm down. Hold on, you in Canada, but you going to New York, KB, that's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I mean? Yo, where Havoc at? I gotta ask that nigga a question about this fucking war. Havoc forgot about the war. The politics is crazy, so nigga, you be getting tired of that shit. Every time you turn on TV, you know what I'm saying? You hear war. That shit's depressing after a while. At first, I was all into it. Like, shit, we need to know this shit. And we do need to know this shit. But after a while, that shit starts setting on your heart real heavy, man. You know what I'm saying? All these children dying. We don't understand the war. What's the war about? We can't let we can't let Iran have a nuclear weapon. Nigga, mad countries have nuclear weapons. Mind your business. You heard? Greed, money. Yo, it's depressing, bro. That shit gets depressing. That's why I haven't been coming on like that. Well, a couple of reasons I haven't been coming on like that. But ain't shit to talk about but that shit. I don't want to stress y'all niggas out. You know what I'm saying? That's real life shit. We want to talk about real life shit. We get stressed out. We get stressed out. You know what I mean? We ain't got no money. We can't afford shit right now. Nigga, the train tickets from here to New York used to be like 3 something. Now they almost 500. And it just like that. You know what I mean? Real life, real spit. Shit fucked up out here. You heard? Yo, I need money right now, nigga. I need money right now for food. I'm fucked up. I don't even, you know what I mean? I can't sell drugs no more. You heard? I don't want to neither. I don't want to sell drugs. The temptation be there because I know niggas out here getting it and they doing their shit in the game and they fuck with me. The temptation be there. I know I could, you know what I mean? Yo, let me get a pack. Start my life. The nigga, you could get locked up the first day and fuck your whole life up. Yo, I'm gonna get a pack. The first pack, nigga, boom, you locked up. I seen that happen to niggas. So I'll be trying to stay away from that shit. You know what I mean? Cash App, Land Pay, son. I talk to y'all niggas all day. You heard? We got shit to do. Sticky Farm, salute, B. Yeah, the sky is for the birds. I don't like flying either. I'm scared of flying. I'm scared of death of that shit. I don't know what to say. The thought of being on an airplane scares the shit out of me, son. I ain't with that shit. I'd rather walk all the way to fucking Africa, nigga, before I get on a plane. You heard? Salute, Sticky Farms. God bless you. Yeah, KB, I'm still in Texas right now. For now. Wait till y'all see me in the Bronx going crazy. I go, oh shit. Wait till I go live one day. I'm not even gonna tell y'all. When I leave, I'm not even gonna tell y'all. I'm just gonna hit the live button in the Bronx. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm not even gonna tell niggas in the Bronx I'm pulling up on them. I'm just gonna pull up. You heard? Hey, yo, Grande, calling niggas out the window and shit like we do. You know what I mean? Come downstairs. Oh, shit. That's what happened the last time I went to the Bronx. You heard? Hey, I screamed out the window. I was live. Niggas came downstairs. Yeah, I lost that channel, though. So I can't show y'all. And I thought it saved on Odyssey, and it didn't. Mr. Lopez, what up, kid? Salute, baby. Everything good? How you? I got an ant on my phone. I don't want to touch it. You're fucking ants. You heard? Hit the like button, though. Yo, Mr. Anti-Everything, I got stressed out, bro, with all the fucking news. You heard? Like, I be really feeling that shit. I'm really empathetic. I hate to see people going through mass destruction. You heard? Mass murder. You know what I'm saying? Wars and shit. I hate that shit. I don't like that shit. You heard? Babies getting blown up. You know what I'm saying? The first strike was on babies, bro. As soon as America shot their first shot, they killed 168 little girls. That shit made me mad, son. I wish I could do something about that shit. You know what I'm saying? The nigga Donald Trump needs to be a man already and let that nigga, somebody beat that nigga up. Like, put that nigga in the ring. You like UFC, Mr. Old Ass Trump? Put Trump versus Obama UFC shit. You heard? I'll pay for that shit. You know what I mean? We all watch that shit together. Trump versus Obama in the octagon. You heard? Let that nigga Obama fucking snap his kneecap. Or some old decrepit shit they be breaking. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit had me stressed out. Yeah, they hit a school, B, and they didn't give a fuck about the kids. But they call us the criminals. Nigga, we out here getting high, nigga. Y'all bring that shit over here. You know, all the drugs in America, the military and shit be having a lot to do with that and working with cartels and shit. But we the criminals. Knowing that people like drugs. It's sad. I'm not telling y'all to go get high, but the reality is if you try it, you're going to fucking get addicted. More than likely. You could never have did a drug in your life. Try that shit one time, fuck your whole life up. And guess what? They want you to do that. You heard? They want drug abusers in America so they can lock them up and make money in these private prisons. Ain't no crackhead in America ever went to fucking Mexico somewhere to cop. You heard? And come back. Nah, niggas be bringing that shit here, all the crackheads on the block. You know what I mean? Steven Rivera on the whole set. You heard? I ain't never met a crackhead say, yo, I just came back from Panama, nigga. You want smoke? What the fuck? Them niggas don't be going nowhere but to their aunt's house and to jail. To the shelter, to jail. To the streets, to jail. They don't go to Panama. I never met a crackhead. Say, yo, B, I just came back from Argentina, B, check it out. I never seen a crackhead do that. You heard? So I don't know what the fuck. They keep bringing the drugs in here complaining about the crackheads. You making the crackheads. America invented crackheads, nigga. America invented that shit. You know what I mean? Because when I was doing my thing with the RICO, I never went nowhere but to the concourse and shit. To Washington Heights, maybe. To Miami. I never went out the country. You heard? Shout out to the niggas that be bringing it in, but you shouldn't do that and complain about crackheads. Locking them up and shit. You know what I mean? They everywhere. I know they everywhere now. But America be creating them niggas out here. Yeah, you put us in stressful situations. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in stressful situations, got no money, no families, living in the ghettos that they created, the ghettos that America creates. And these people broke living in these shits, stressed out, hit the pipe. They get out of here for like 10 minutes. Now they addicted, they need another 10 minutes. They need to steal something, do something for another hit. It's sad. And what America doing? Bringing it in from other spots all over the world and acting like they don't do that shit. Fuck out of here. Y'all saw that movie American Gangster? That shit was real. How the niggas had the military niggas bringing it over and dead bodies and shit. You know what I mean? I believe that shit, bro. I believe that shit. You heard? Niggas had the dope and the dead people. That's crazy, but I believe that shit. You know what I mean? There's all types of ways niggas get it out here. Yo, we seen stories where they brought it in animals. Niggas done stuffed cows and stuffed pigs. You know what I'm saying? And stuffed snakes and shit. And get it out here in the animal. You heard? Split the animal open. Bow, mad kilos pop out the nigga. You heard? It's American. American cattle. Straight from Mexico. With the keys in it. You know what I mean? And don't let them niggas lie to you. Money run everything. How you think the drug game have a lot to do with a lot of these politicians like Donald Trump and them niggas? You heard? The drug, come on, son. A couple months ago, they released, the nigga pardoned the biggest drug dealing fucking president type nigga that Honduras ever had. Trump gave a nigga a pardon. That nigga was responsible for over 400 tons of cocaine in America. He got a pardon. He got a pardon. You heard? Meanwhile, Tookie got a commutation. Because he ain't had pardon money. If you got pardon money, you can do whatever the fuck you want. With Trump in office, yo, you got pardon money and a good lawyer, yo, he reach out to Trump, yo, look, man, we got this 2 mil for you. You heard, you give this brother a pardon. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Straight from Sinaloa, Norway. These niggas are crazy, bro. I want to eat. Hold on. I don't know what these are called. He's trying to pass a bill in America that will shut off water for everyone after 10. What the fuck? Nah, he can't do that. See, it's martial law. They're gonna have people dying and starving and begging them niggas for help. That's crazy. What kind of law is that? First of all, nobody should even be paying for water. That's just ours from God. Yo, this shit is good, B, but you can't watch me eat this shit. That shit mad pause. You heard? It's a coconut ice cream. I should just fuck around and just eat this shit, see what? This one's coconut. It's delicious. Delicious. We supposed to live for free? Now I don't know about all that, but a lot of shit should be free. Yeah, it comes with pineapples, mangoes, and lemon, but this is just coconut. Shit's delicious. I don't know if this is real coconut on the bottom. I think it is. I'll show you when I'm done. But word, B, hold on. Talk to me about that bill they trying to pass to shut off water. That's evil. I don't know if it's real coconut, but it tastes like real coconut, but frozen. Oh, so this shit is coconut, this here. That's dope. Yeah, so he wants to try and save money and cut the cost of water bills. But you can't turn water off on people. Some people get home at 10 o'clock wanting to take a shower. You know what I'm saying? Some people ain't got money for the bottle of water, they gotta drink out the sink. Like, that's crazy. You can't shut off niggas' water. This nigga's doing all types of new shit that we never heard of. And getting away with it too. When he want a bill passed, they pass that shit. The nigga's dumb rich talking about trying to save money. Nigga, you could save everybody money by giving some money up, bro. This nigga's a billionaire. It's greed, bro. That nigga's a demon. Hold on, Bronze Tail. He has lost a lot of money, but he's still rich. I'm going to tell you why. He's rubbing elbows with all the greatest world leaders in the world. Not the greatest, the evil motherfuckers. And he made a lot of money since he got all his money back since he became the president again. Let's look him up real quick for me, Bronze Tail. Let's see how much that money that nigga got. Because I know he lost mad money before, mad times. He always lose money. He's not good with money. But he gets it back because he's good with lying. And he's good with fucking... But what I'm saying is this. Even if that nigga had no money, he still got more money than the whole world. He's the master manipulator. You know what I'm saying? He could tell a nigga, yo, I need that right there. They're going to get it for him. You know what I'm saying? Trump is money. He just don't need it. Trump mastered America. He know there's a lot of suckers out here. Stats De Niro on the whole set. Your Stats, God bless you, man. Thanks for pulling up, B. God bless you, kid. I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying. Trump don't need a bank account, bro. He got rich people in his pocket. He got rich people in his pocket and under pressure. He got dirt on the right people and all types of shit. Trump gonna never be fucked up. You heard? You could take the nigga last $5, he'll throw it at you. Fucking move on and buy a jet. He got all the evil rich niggas in his pocket. The Epstein files, that's really the Trump files. He's on that shit more than Epstein is. And nobody doing nothing. You know why? He own niggas. If I was broke, but I own you, I ain't broke. You heard? If I was broke and you was rich, but I own you, I'll never be broke. It's all smoke and mirrors, man, with these people, man. They lying all the time. They lying right now. Nigga, they ain't even gotta lie, and they lying. You heard? Because all Trump's life, he been doing nasty, dirty, demonic, bitch-ass shit with nasty, dirty, demonic, rich bitch niggas. You heard? That run the world. That's a fact. That's why he cut Snap one day out of nowhere. He was trying to take that money. Remember when they cut off Snap that one day, 2 days? He was up to something. The courts was like, nah, you can't do that. He think he could do whatever he want with everybody else's shit. You heard? He deserves a pela. He deserves a pela that he never got. Walaikum assalam, Grandma. Trump deserves the pela that he never got. The pela that his mother and father should have been putting on his bitch ass. Trump deserves a pela. Can't walk around with that attitude. Mr. Entitlement. Mr. Everything belongs to him. He needs his ass whooped. You know what I would love to see? That nigga Trump snatched up, locked the fuck up on Rikers Island. Oh, they trying to close down Rikers Island and a building just went down. They really, Mamdani shut a building down on the island. So, that's probably a good thing. Maybe crime is down in New York enough where they didn't need that building. That's good. I would love to see that. But you got the Bronx house, Brooklyn house, you know what I'm saying, Manhattan. You know, every borough got jails in it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they start utilizing it. But that's good, man. If they're not filling up Rikers Island, that's dope. Because a lot of people tell me, yo, the Bronx is on fire, the Bronx is on fire. Not like when we was growing up. You know what I mean? I looked at the statistics. There's way less murders. I've been to Sing Sing twice, Stevie. I've been to Sing Sing twice. Once during a bid and another time on a parole violation. That's where I met Mousy, Gunsmoke Will, Snow, Blue Boy. You know what I'm saying? Omar Robinson, I knew all my life. Like, I was in Sing Sing twice. Bronson said, Trump has made it so bad for people to get work that my job wants to see legal documents to see if you're a U.S. citizen before they hire you. No immigrants allowed. No immigrants allowed. The only time Trump fuck with immigrants is when they building something for him. You heard? Oh yeah. You could be Mexican and do that fucking ballroom. You could be fucking Guatemalan and fix the wings on that plane or some shit. You heard? But other than that, you're not a human. That nigga Trump is racist as shit. Look, we're going back and forth. Politics and Sing Sing. Sing Sing. See, this is the difference though between Rikers Island and Sing Sing. Rikers Island, a lot of shit is happening all day, every day. But when it happens in Sing Sing, them niggas ain't playing. You see on the county jails and shit, yeah, niggas get stabbed, yeah, niggas get jumped, yeah, people die. But in the state penitentiaries, is a different game. Niggas trying to do their big. So when you got beef in the state, it could be a little more different. You know, you might be beefing with a nigga that got 400, 500 years, ain't never coming home. He might just murder you. All that arguing and fighting and shit, that shit kind of tone down when you get in the mountains. Yeah, Trump gonna die soon. You heard? Everybody waiting for that nigga to die. I don't wish death on nobody, but I hope that nigga dies before the midterms. Ay, mi madre. I don't wish death. If you live, fuck it. You live. But if you die, happy birthday, nigga. You's a piece of shit. You heard that nigga die? I'm throwing a party, nigga. I'm going all out. I'm eating this coconut ice cream. You heard? I'm almost done with it. You know what I mean? It's delicious. It's delicious. But am I wrong for saying that? I don't wish death on people unless they gotta die. You heard? And Donald Trump gotta die. That nigga's no good. I never been to the tunnel. I've been by it. I've been around it. I've been outside of it when it was going down as a youth, but I never been inside the motherfucker. Which they got a lot of crazy stories when you hear about the tunnel. When you hear about the tunnel, for those that's not from New York, you hear some of the craziest shit ever. Yeah, so your grandma, this shit is made out of the coconut shell. You heard? And then they put ice cream in it. Shit's delicious. Notorious for evil happenings there. Just like we used to hear stories about the fever. You know what I'm saying? And places in the Bronx Y'all remember Happy Land? The nigga that burnt down Happy Land because of the girl or whatever, he got jealous. New York, everything happens. New York, everything happens. You know what I mean? But y'all remember the burning down of Happy Land? I was a little boy when that shit happened. What's that, 1988? Bang, bang, boogie on the whole set. Bang, boogie boxes, salute. Junito, what's up, my nigga? God bless you, B. Nice to see you. Everything good over here. Everything RICO. Everything RICO. My heart, body, and soul. Yo, listen, I'm trying to get RICO right now, nigga. Cash App, Land Pain. You heard? I got things to do. You know what I mean? I got things to do. Yo, bang, bang, boogie, $5. Yo, Junito, 15, because I heard you had plane money. You heard? You know what I mean? Hip-hop is big bronze culture. Yo, shame on all you niggas that tried to rewrite the history of hip-hop. I was thinking about it earlier again, too. Shame on niggas that try to rewrite the history. You heard, not knowing no better. Trump used to be at Studio 54. Fuck Studio 54. Y'all niggas let Trump in there? Nah, but rest in peace to Kojak. I knew a gangster named Kojak from the Lower East Side Manhattan who passed away. And he used to be a big name over there in the Studio 54 way back in the 80s and shit. You know what I mean? May he rest in peace. That boy was getting it too. They was getting. Oh, Junito, look, I was just fucking with y'all, but if you could do it, I'm on a mission. I'll keep it real with you. I'm on a mission. I got a goal to accomplish. I'm trying to do $100 a day on social media so I could take that money and go do what I got to do back in New York. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get home right now as we speak. So all proceeds going to go to me making content in Manhattan and going to see my moms and my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen them niggas in 4 years. Hold on. Move. I'm trying to, hold on. I'm trying to get excited with y'all niggas again too. Cause I used to be excited to pull up on here. I ain't gonna lie. So y'all gotta help me out by hitting that like button and sharing the lives. Yo, I gotta get, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get hype. You know what I'm saying? Grandma, I ain't get the tire yet. I still got it though. Because the police won't even stop me from riding my bike. I'm about to sell that nigga. You heard? So I still got it. I could get it right now. But I'm thinking about selling that shit because I keep getting pulled over every time I take it out now. I'm hot. From here to the Devil's Triangle. There's a spot called the Devil's Triangle. From here where I'm at, Grandma, to the Triangle, I'm hot. I'm hot. My bike is hot. I haven't even took it outside in like I don't know, some days. And I'm stressed out and brokenhearted. Police trying to tell me what to do again. You heard? Now I don't know what I did to them. That shit that happened over here was last year, but for some reason my name is buzzing outside. I don't know why or what I did. But as soon as I go down the block and take a right, I'm in danger from the police. They said they don't want to see me on the street on a bike. I could walk and drive, but I don't got no license. But they said they don't want to see my bike on the street. Hold on, you saying you was in the X last month? The X always gonna be the X? New York City slang updates. blocks is getting gentrified in New York City and skinny jeans is everywhere. But the X stays the X though. Word, I noticed that shit too. You heard? Because before I left, they started that gentrifying bullshit. You know what I mean? Trying to push us out of our communities. And it worked in Brooklyn and it worked in Manhattan, but it ain't really working in the Bronx. Ain't having that shit. They telling me, Grandma, that I need to get a registration on a mini bike. That's what they telling me. That I didn't know that. I've been riding that shit all crazy for. I'm still gonna ride it too. Fuck them niggas. I'ma still ride bikes for the rest of my life. But they saying that I gotta put a tag on it. In order for me to put a tag on it, I gotta go get a driver's license. On a mini bike, really? That shit pushing 40 miles an hour. That shit not no Harley Davidson. But it's me. It's not that it's the rule. It's that my name is out here. You heard? And I be doing good for people. But the people I do good for sometimes probably not the choice people for the police. You heard? So it's not the law that they worried about. It's me, Grandma. I promise you. They not stopping nobody else on their bikes. There's other niggas zigzagging all day out here. This is the desert. They know that shit. There's niggas zigzagging all day out here. I hear them all the road. I'm not the only nigga with a fucking dirt bike. But I'm a pillar over here in Rosedale. I'm a pillar over here, and they want to fuck that shit up. Oh yeah, Junito, God bless you. I appreciate that, my brother. I was joking with you too, but I appreciate that. You heard? You know what I mean? Who's next? Who's next? Let me stop playing. Let's see who could beat Junito. You heard? Nah, but I really want to get this channel back up and rolling. You heard? I really want to get my shit back. You know what I'm saying? Monetize this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to hit the like button. I don't know if you give a fuck about what I be talking about, but you here. Know what I mean? Yeah, I know to get the playground, I gotta get a license. I don't got a license. Oh, yo, Junito. I would love that shit, nigga. Yo, June. I get to the Bronx, I'ma go live and share my location. Come get me. Come holler at me. That nigga said get a fake license. I did that shit. I drove with a fake license from Spring Hill, Florida to New York. I drove with a fake license on a fucking on a 2004 Ford Explorer. And I ain't get caught. And then I had a fight with my, you know what I'm saying, with my ex-wife at the time. This is back in 2008. We had a fight, an argument. She took the car, she left, and the shit broke down on the highway. And she called me. She like, yo, this shit smoking. I'm on the side of the highway. I said, you better get the fuck out that car and keep it moving before the cops get there, because that shit not registered. That shit had nobody's name on it. That shit had fake tags on it that I stole in Florida. I said, yo, you better get the fuck out that car, you heard, before the police assist you to a prison cell, to a jail cell. You need assistance, they'll assist you right into lockup. So, you know what I mean? She had to dip. Shorty dipped on the highway. Somebody stopped to help her. She said, yo, get me out of here. Then they dropped her off at a mall somewhere upstate New York. I had to pay $80 for Shorty cab. This is when I cared about the motherfucker. I wouldn't do that now. And I can't go back to prison, yo. I'm gonna be 47 in like a week. I'm not the same kid you heard that wanted to wild out all the time. My knee hurts, nigga. I'm not going to jail with this fucking knee, Steven. I'm not trying to sleep on them fucking rolled up cot mattress fake shit on the metal with this fucking knee, Stevie. You heard? I will not I'm not trying to motherfucking go to no jail. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be there real soon. Junito, I'm gonna be there real soon. I'm not telling y'all niggas when I'm leaving. When I'm on my way over there, I'm not even gonna talk to y'all. I'm not gonna tell. When I pop up and you see me on a deuce or some shit with all the lights in back of me, you're going New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made up, and bugging out and all that, then you're gonna know. You heard? But it's real soon. You know what I mean? I don't like that the shit's not blue no more. I like the little badges they giving y'all, but I don't like that the whole name ain't blue no more. You know what I'm saying? It kind of threw me off. Yeah. Why you wish you was born in New York, Stevie? Where you was born at? Puerto Rico? Connecticut? Where you was born? I was born in North Central Hospital in the Bronx. Grandma, you been there? Concrete jungle where dreams are made up. Oh, on my end, they not blue. Just a badge. You was born in Jacoby, my nigga? That's what my daughter was born in Albert Einstein. She was almost born in Jacoby, but somehow, I don't know what happened. My daughter was born in Albert Einstein. I've been to Jacoby mad times, though. Because I used to living on Allerton. When you get hurt over there, they take you to Jacoby. You know what I mean? Oh, maybe that's why. Because I'm the host. North Central Hospital is now Montefiore. They bought them out or some shit like that. So North Central, that was over there by 205th and Jerome and shit, over up by that way. That shit is now Montefiore. You heard? But I've been to Jacoby mad times. Not for me. For me too, but not always for me. St. Barnabas Hospital when my grandfather died. May he rest in peace. You know what I mean? St. Barnabas Hospital was right down the block from where that kid Junior got killed. Remember when they killed that little Dominican brother in the Bronx, the Trinitario kids? They hit a nigga with the machete, slit his throat and all that bullshit. Lincoln is now the new Lincoln Hospital. You going to Miami for the weekend? Yeah. Yeah, let's see how that works. Yeah. It's a long story, June. You heard I want to. Oh shit, I gotta get a bogeys. I gotta get bogeys too. You know what I mean? Yo, June, hit me up on the gram, son. I want to share something with you. And whatever these are called, get you some of these, speak. But nothing's better than the coco, nigga. Cherry coco. Nigga with the pushing thing. Nothing is better than that for me right now. If I could have a fucking coco cherry nigga mix blend, boom. You know what I mean? Put the cocoa on the bottom. Let me get the cherry first. Boom. That shit would be the best thing that ever happened to me right now. I'm feeling for a real slice of pizza too. All y'all niggas in New York right now, I'm jealous of y'all niggas. Y'all got pizza. We don't got pizza out here. They call it pizza, but when you eat the shit, you don't know where you are. You know what I'm saying? Smoked out. Big have on a whole set. Salute. I'm jealous of New York niggas right now. Just walk into any random fucking pizza shop and getting good ass pizza. Out here, you're not doing. You got some shit called Speedies. Yo, that shit, you can't even save it. If you buy a fucking pizza pie from Speedies and you don't eat that shit right away, you don't gonna like it. You put that shit in the microwave for a fucking half hour. You eat a slice, all right, it's all right. Put that shit away for a half hour. Let that shit get cold a little bit. Try to warm that shit back up. It's not the same no more. That shit turned into Play-Doh. You heard? That shit turned into some other shit. I hate pizza outside of New York. You know what I mean? Hold on, where's Miss Miami? No, New York City is the best pizza, man. Killer Sapo on the whole set. New York City's the best pizza. This shit is trash everywhere else. Chicago's good. Chicago's good. Nobody fucking with New York. You know what I mean? You better put a laugh out loud, nigga. Pinning them. Something's wrong with pain, son. I'm at random. Chicago got good pizza, but there's no pizza better than New York. Chicago is probably second best. Shout out to Chicago. You heard? Shout out to Chicago. You heard? But that's second best. That's not pizza. You heard? The Bronx got the best pizza in the world. Manhattan, Brooklyn. I'm not racist, but to be honest with you, some things I just like to be the way they are. I don't want to go to a Mexican restaurant and black people cooking on my food. Nah. I don't want to go to an Italian restaurant and everybody there from Puerto Rico. When I go to an Italian restaurant, I want to see some Italian motherfuckers. See, in America, it's getting all fucked up. You can have a pizza shop and call it Italian pizza, and you Dominican. Nah, shout out to my Dominican niggas. But when I go to the Caridad, I don't want to see Irish niggas cooking that shit. You heard? You know what I'm saying, son? I don't got no race issues. I love all y'all. But what I'm saying is, imagine the sign on the restaurant says, you know what I mean? Sabor de Puerto Rico. And you go in that motherfucker and everybody's Korean. You're going to be like, hold on, B. Because that happens. B is a lot of fucking false advertising. Nigga, is a lot of shit that's not what it said it is out here. You know what I mean? That nigga Junito said Chi-Town's known for the glizzy, no homo. Shit. Yo, new music coming soon too. RICO Squad, we recording. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button if you like hearing that. New music coming out soon. Yo, we watching the Trust Moolahs and all these other niggas drop their shit. They shit is fly. But lyrically, y'all not fucking with us. Nowadays, the Mexicans have taken over the pizza. But at least they, you know what? I can't even say, I got to take a lot of shit I just said back. Shout out to the Mexicans that took over New York City pizza. It still tastes like New York City pizza. So the Mexicans are doing good. Shout out to Mexico. You heard? When I was locked up, though, if you was Mexican, automatically, your name was Mexico. Ay, mi madre. Your name could have been fucking Charles fucking Fort Worth. But you Mexican, your name is Mexico in jail, nigga. So all the Mexican niggas in jail, all their name is Mexico. You heard? But I wanted to, yeah, bang, bang, boogie. The Mexicans is doing good with the pizza, but I want Italian motherfuckers in that shit. I'm used to that. I grew up when I was a kid. There was a spot on Bedford Park called Rocco's. Rocco had a crush on my mom's. The owner had a crush on my mom's. Nigga used to give me pizza for free here and there to try to impress my moms. My moms didn't give a fuck if you owned a pizza shop, Mr. Rocco. My moms wasn't feeling you. But the pizza was delicious. So I love my moms because she was gorgeous. She's still gorgeous. And niggas want to give us pizza. So shout out to my moms. You know what I mean? For having niggas try to bag her. And she said no. And she ignored them niggas. But we got free pizza, nigga. That shit was delicious. Yeah. Then my moms was that lady back in the days growing up. I hated that shit. I couldn't walk nowhere with my moms when I was a little kid. Niggas was trying to holler at my moms. I used to be mad, son. I used to talk shit and all like, yo, shut the fuck up, yo. My moms used to be like, Michael Anthony, relax. And my moms would bark a nigga down. Or just ignore them niggas and keep walking. But I used to hate that shit. Walking up for them with your moms, nigga. And your moms is fire. Your moms is beautiful. Your moms is gorgeous. And you walking up for them roll. You know how many niggas looking at your moms? You man, you a little boy. Yo, I'm gonna kill this nigga. Yeah, I'm just old New York too. It ain't nothing against Mexicans. I'm just old. I'm just like you, Bang Bang Boogie. I want to see the Roccos, you know what I'm saying, and the Fat Mikes. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Salvatore. How many fucking pizza shops had a nigga named Sal? Had a nigga named Salvatore, nigga. I want to see Sal when I go to the pizza shop, B. Even if the Mexicans is cooking, I want to know that Sal is around somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm old school New York. And somebody missing over here, probably flying to Miami. Trust Moolah made a great song, bro. You heard? You know what I mean? That on a run, on a run, on a run, on. That's my shit. That's my shit, and that's a great song. You heard? But lyrically, trust, if they put us in the ring to battle, I'ma cook that nigga. You heard? I'ma cook Trust Moolah if they put us to battle. Now, when it comes to making, you know, commercial hits and keeping the ghetto still, you know what I'm saying? Trust Moolah. That On the Run, I don't know about every song. I haven't heard every song. But that On the Run is a great song. Now, I mean, I started off at Rikers, Attica, put in work, Riri, Comstock, Madison, when Drizzy dropped, Kiki, she love me now, in a cell, let me rock, it's all good, got million, I can put some milli rock, that's just my shit. But, it's bouncy, it's catchy, but I will flame that nigga on some battling shit. He couldn't do it. They gonna blame me like I was on a run. I'ma catch a murder one in a battle with Trust, nigga. I started off in Rikers. That's a good song, though. I know somewhere you can land. But yo, man, shout out to him, though. I'm not a hater. I think he did a great job on that shit. And his grind is impeccable. Trust Moolah's grind. But when you in New York, my nigga, if you can't make it in New York as a New Yorker, slow down, boom, boom, slow down. What I am is what I am. Yeah, I would get on. Nah, I wouldn't get on the remix with that nigga. Not on that song. On that On the Run song, nobody should get on the remix. Some songs you just don't touch. Once he got it locked down, once he established the song, once he laid it down the way it needed to be laid down, there should be no features on the Run. Leave that shit alone. Because a lot of times niggas are, yo, let's remix it. You know what I mean? And fuck it up. You heard? So I think that he should do that shit on a dolly. You know what I mean? I started off in Rikers, Attica, put in work, Riri, Comstock, Madison, when Drizzy Chop, Kiki. That's my shit. Don't remix that shit. Leave it alone. They already remixed it. First it was the. You know what I mean? He was keeping it simple at first. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to that version. But then he did the remix with the Tony Touch nigga. Yo, you got a remix from Tony Touch, nigga? You got Tony Touch on your shit producing? Trust Moolah, shout out to you. That's legendary. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of that boy. All I'm saying is you're a great artist. All I'm saying is, on some battling shit, I'll embarrass you. And you fat, my nigga. You know how many jokes? But, if you want to follow the Nolan Wells case, you got to subscribe and make sure you there with motherfucking Smoked Out Society. You heard? He know all that motherfucking Nolan Wells shit. He taking over, you know what I'm saying, the court kind of like lane in the YouTube. You know what I mean? I think he should stick to that type of shit because it's working for him. You know what I'm saying? He's articulate. He understands law. He understands right and wrong. He understands how to express his feelings about certain situations. The Nolan Wells case, you heard, is a weird ass case, just like the Carmelo Anthony case. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, Bronx Tail. You got a motherfucking. Hey, yo, Quick Vic is on the host set. Yo, Vic, I love you, B. My bad, my one ass eye. I'm trying to read. Yo, you gotta motherfucking, and I appreciate that. Yo, Bronson, why you delete that shit? That was a cool, I liked it, that one. I was going. But anyway, you gotta motherfucking follow Smoked Out Society, Grandma. He be really on it with that motherfucking Nolan Wells case. That's a weird ass case. Just like the Carmelo Anthony case. You know what I'm saying? That young brother didn't have to die. And they brought the nigga phone to the moms and all that, made themselves look mad suspicious. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I know you be over there with Havoc. He know more about that shit than I could ever imagine. You know what I'm saying? He really be on that shit. But I'm not going to talk about it too much. I'm going to leave that for Smoked Out Society. Maybe I'll talk about it, you know what I'm saying, when I'm over there. You heard? But I think those are two weird cases, the Carmelo Anthony case and the Nolan Wells case. I think those are two. Because it's like blatant what happened, right? Like you could kind of like see that who's the bad guy in these situations, but they turning everything around. They want to make the young black brothers look so horrible. You heard, like the Carmelo Anthony shit. We seen the footage of those kids going to surround him and set it off on him. We also seen the footage that after the melee was over, he went and told the teachers. That's not criminalistic. He went and tried to tell the teachers, yo, look, man, they try to jump me, something happened over here. We also seen the footage of the brother, and shout out to Havoc, because I would have known this without Havoc. We also seen the footage of the brother of the kid that died changing his clothes outside at the fucking school track. So what's Virginia Beach? What? What is that? Bronstead? Whose link is that? So we saw, listen, if you in school, there's a fucking track meet going on, right? Some shit pops off over here. Why you changing your clothes? You trying to get rid of evidence, looks like to me. You trying to get rid of blood splatter or something, you was going to change your story. You heard? You know what I mean? All right, that's what's up. So, those are some weird-ass cases why they got this young man locked the fuck up for 35 years, too, on top of it all. A kid who never committed a crime. A kid who had 9 scholarships. Fuck Charleston White. But a kid who had 9 scholarships, never been arrested. You know what I'm saying? People loved and adored him. Had always good things to say about the young man. Now, the other kids, on the other hand, abused people, grew up in a toxic home where the mother and father beat each other up. You know what I'm saying? Said some shit to the point where they was like, they didn't like that a white girl could date a black dude. You know, these kids had all types of motives and intent to want to harm Mr. Anthony. But they gave Anthony 35 years for the other kid's death when the other kid was being bad. You know what I'm saying? He was looking for fucking drama. He was looking for smoke. He got smoked. You know what I mean? They don't even know who really stabbed the nigga. Yo, there's all types of new shit coming out. You know what I'm saying? But no matter what happened, we all see that those kids wanted to hurt somebody that day. And one of them got hurt instead of who they wanted to hurt. You know what I mean? And you're going to give the kid 35 years for that. He wasn't looking for that. He wasn't looking for that. He didn't plot it. He didn't plan it. He tried to stay away from it and chill with the ladies. He want to chill with the girls and stay away from these niggas because, I'm going to have to hurt one of these niggas, so I'm going to just stay over here. Them niggas persisted. Those kids persisted. They taking their sweet ass time because they want. I believe they want to cover some things up. In the Nolan Wells case, I believe that there's powers that be that want to cover shit up and try to save the white boys. I don't got race issues, but some people do. And when you trying to save these white boys, you might have race issues. You heard? Because what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. It shouldn't matter if they black, white, Puerto Rican, Chinese, or fucking Shih Tzu. You know what I'm saying? You do bad, you should get in trouble for it. And that is true, Bronx Tail. America's foul is looking crazy. It looks like that. When Carmelo supposedly killed the white kid, they was ready to convict. They was ready to convict as soon as they heard that shit happen. But the black kid murdered, and they want to beat around the bush and try to find loopholes to try to save the murderers. You know what I'm saying? They stories ain't matching. They trying to cover shit up, I believe, man. They're trying to save them niggas, and that's fucked up. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be out here trying to save people like that. Not especially kids killing kids, nah. Somebody just lost their son. Somebody got to pay for that. You heard? I started off in Rikers, Attica, put in work, Riri, Comstock, mad as hell when Drizzy dropped, Kiki, she love me not, in the cell, let me rock, it's all good, got million, I could bust a milli rock, mama, did 2 terms like Obama, fell off, came back, Simba and Mustafa, Kapasa, smoking on the strong like a Rasta, pasta, I could get you hit like a mobster, stand now I'm up like yo-yo, greasy, pollo, move heavyweight, go low, oh no, YOLO, you only lack once, then you done do, oh no, never strike theirs with the popo, Manolo should have said no to the Toto. Don't trust those, don't touch those, not even un poco. That's my shit. You heard my gun go, head fry you up like mofongo. Those tumble, get popped like tumble. Blah! Why the fuck they play me like I was on the run, on the run, on the run, on the run, on the run for murder when they blame me? That's my summer jam. That's the summer jam for 2026. You heard? Go play that shit. Just type in Trust Moolah on the Run. Play that shit a couple of times. That's the summer jam this year, yo. You know what I mean? But yeah, like Bronx Tail said, that shit was crazy. Well, I'm starving. You know what I mean? That's a whole fact. Yo, I ate this ice cream too. That shit did not fill me up. That shit did nothing to me. Yo, I'm starving. You know what I mean? Hit the like button, though, man. Thank you guys for pulling up, B. I'm going to come back in a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? Work on this channel. You heard, with the help of my good peoples. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to motherfucking Junito. You know what I'm saying? Bang Boogie Boxing. Quick Victor. You know what I'm saying? Bronx Tail 176. Grandma. Tavis Sanchez. Smoked Out Society. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who pulled up, I appreciate y'all, man. You heard? And I'm going to run, son. I'ma run, son. Cause why the fuck they play me like I was on the run, on the run, on the run, on the run, on the run for murder when they blame me. Go check that shit out. Trust Moolah, nigga, on all platforms. On the Run. And let that nigga know it was a great song. But lyrically, on the battlefield, I fuck you up, nigga. God bless you. Never let a demon stress you, man. It's Antonio Bicicleta, Latin Pain. Everything real life, real spit without the bullshit. Representing that RICO squad. Hardest in the whole yard. Razor sharp bars. You cowards get your soul scarred. Latin Pain flow insane. You niggas know that. Boricua on the set. And that's a whole fat time.